Hello and welcome. Mark has shown you above how to shoot and develop images with Pinsta as a camera. I'm going to show you now how to enlarge negatives inside Pinsta. It's a very simple process. All you need is one of our kits, the enlargement slide, which does come in some of the kits, and a film changing bag. Again, this is available as an add-on. So all you have to do is pop your enlargement slide inside the camera with your negative in. This is a magnetized, two pieces of magnetized acrylic, and the negative just goes in between those. That goes into the camera like so. I've actually got using some filtration with this enlargement. So this is the light baffle slide. This remains in the camera at all times, whether you're using filtration or not. But what you can do is you can actually attach filters to this. You can also do shaped exposures. So if I wanted a heart-shaped exposure, I could put this on here, and that will actually just expose that heart shape onto the paper. So I've got an Ilford multigrade number 4 filter in there, so I'm going to pop that inside first. That goes into the slide position closest to the pinhole, like so. And like I say, that remains in the camera at all times, whether you're using filtration or not. Then the negative slide goes in. So because I've got 645 in here, that means that goes into the third one back from the third slide setting back from the pinhole. The second slide setting back, that's 35mm. So the negative slide pops in there, like so. Then we transfer all of this to the dark bag with our paper box in there. Close that up. Arms in. Right, so now it's the same as when I'm taking a photo, loading for that. I'm just taking the camera body off the camera back, opening up my paper box, taking out a fresh piece of paper, and placing it in the camera back. Put the camera body back on, and close my paper bag and paper box. Right, so now my camera is loaded with paper for an enlargement. So on the camera, on the shutter disc, there's a diffuser spot. So there's an opal spot with a black vinyl on the middle. What we do is we rotate this over the pinhole so that the pinhole is essentially looking at this diffuser spot. So that goes around there, like that. So now the pinhole's looking at that diffuser. Once we illuminate that diffuser with light, that sends light through the pinhole, through the negative, and that transposes it onto your photographic paper. So we put that on its back. I found these torches to be excellent. These are very cheap on eBay, and these work brilliantly. So with this light source, my exposure on this negative is 5.5 minutes. So we'll pop that on there, nice and central, and then set the timer off. So we'll leave that now for 5.5 minutes, come back to it, and then we'll develop enlargement. Okay, so the timer's just finished. That's been exposing for 5.5 minutes. All we need to do now is remove the light source, rotate the opal diffuser spot so it's no longer over the pinhole, and then we just develop our shot as normal, exactly the same as we did with a photograph. So I'll take the developer, pop it in the chemistry hole, this lower one here, like so. That goes in, and we develop for 1 minute. You just put the chemistry in quite gradually. You don't want to be squirting it in very hard, otherwise it will splash around inside the camera. And then agitate very softly as well. Incidentally, if you are a bit worried about your negative being inside the camera whilst developing, you can actually remove the negative slide from the camera before developing using the dark bag if you want to. That should do. Pull it out. I usually pull it out till I see some bubbles. Wait a few seconds with the camera tilted towards this corner because that's where the chemistry is extracted, down in this corner, and then pull again, and that usually means you get a little bit more out. Goes in there, then we fix. So resin coated paper usually fixes fairly quickly, so I'll just give this 30 seconds. There we go, extract the fixer. Again, pull it out, just wait a few seconds with it tilted to this corner, and then pull again, and then wash. There we go, and we should have a nice enlarged negative. There you go. It's come out lovely.